Time management can help you excel in your studies, shine at work, and feel less stressed from day to day. But how can you make sure you're managing your routine effectively? It's actually way easier than you think. It all comes down to prioritization, scheduling, and productivity. By teaching you a few simple tricks, we'll show you how to totally transform your time management skills. Are you ready? Let's get started. Chapter 1: Following a daily schedule. 1. Use a digital calendar or a diary. Technology is a great way to manage your time and keep track of deadlines, appointments, and more. Make use of calendars in your phone and computer. Write down daily tasks like appointments and your work or school schedule. Set reminders for yourself. For example, have your phone send you a reminder a week before a paper is due. Schedule in time for things like studying and working on projects. Paper calendars are a great alternative if you want the satisfaction of crossing things off, or you like processing your to-do list visually. 2. Identify times when you're most productive. Different people are productive at different points during the day. It can help to know when you're most able to use your time wisely and plan to work during those times. For example, if you find yourself energetic during the mornings, try to get the bulk of your work done then. During the night, you can wind down and do relaxing things you enjoy. It can take a while to identify your energy peaks. Try tracking your energy level and overall focus throughout the day for a week or so. This should help you figure out when you would be the most productive. 3. Spend the first 30 minutes of the morning planning your day. It can help to make a game plan for the day in the morning. As soon as you get up, think about what you need to do, and sketch a rough outline of when to do it. Keep work obligations as well as social obligations and errands in mind. For example, say you work from 8 to 4 and need to call your grandmother for her birthday and pick up your dry cleaning after work. In the morning, figure out what order you should do those activities. If your grandmother is in a later time zone, plan to call her after work so it's not too late where she is. Then, plan on picking up your dry cleaning. 4. Schedule breaks and interruptions. No one can work continuously without a break or an interruption. It's okay to invite interruptions and distractions into your day on occasion. It can help to schedule these kinds of deviations from necessary tasks. This way, interruptions are less likely to take over and derail your day. Schedule large breaks or interruptions in addition to tiny deviations from your work throughout the day. For example, plan to have an hour-long lunch at 1 in the afternoon each day, and to watch half an hour of television to unwind after returning from work. You can also plan tiny interruptions during daily tasks. For example, say you're writing a paper. Allow yourself 5 minutes to check Facebook per 500 words you write. 5. Get some work done on the weekends. Weekends are important for unwinding, relaxing, and having fun, so don't go overboard. However, it can help to do a little work on the weekend. Think about the kind of small tasks that pile up over the weekend, making Mondays difficult. For example, you could briefly check and review emails during the weekend, and then send out a few so that you'll have fewer emails piled up by Monday. Alternatively, you can just flag those that will require immediate attention on Monday morning. 6. Stick to a sleep schedule. If you want to manage your time, a solid sleep schedule is vital. A good sleep schedule ensures you'll wake up early in the morning and be ready for the day. To maintain a sleep schedule, go to bed and wake up at roughly the same time each day, even on the weekends. Your body will adapt to your sleep-wake cycle, and you'll begin to feel tired at your bedtime and energetic in the mornings. Chapter 2: Using your time productively. 1. List your tasks in terms of importance. Before you begin your workload for the day, prioritize. To-do lists are a great tool, but organize them a little rather than just writing down everything that needs to get done. Group tasks in terms of importance. Before making your list, write down categories in terms of importance. For example, tasks labeled urgent must be done today. Tasks labeled important but not urgent are important to do but can wait. Tasks with labels like low priority can be put off if necessary. List tasks under each category. For example, if you need to finish a report for work, that would be an urgent task. If you need to begin another work project, but the deadline is not for another 2 weeks, that would be an important but not urgent task. If you would like to go for a run after work, but it's not vital, that would be a low priority task. 2. Do important tasks first. Finishing crucial tasks first thing in the morning will leave you with a sense of accomplishment. The day will already feel like a success, and a great deal of your stress will be eliminated. Start off each day by knocking out the most important tasks on your list. For example, if you have 5 emails you need to respond to and a report that must be proofread, do that as soon as you get into the office. Stop any unnecessary socializing before you start your priority tasks. 3. Keep some work with you at all times. Take advantage of your downtime by keeping work with you at all times. If you have a few stray minutes on the bus, use that to read something for school or work. If you're waiting in line at the grocery store, return some work emails on your phone. If you always have work on you, you can always be making the most of your time. If you're a student, think about investing in some audiobooks or recording your lectures. While waiting in line or walking to class, you can listen to material for your courses. 4. Do not multitask. Many people assume multitasking is a great way to get more done each day and manage time wisely. However, focusing on multiple tasks at once actually makes you less productive. Things will take longer to do, as you're not giving anything your full attention. Focus completely on one task at a time instead. You will get your work done quicker this way, allowing you to make the most of your time. For example, return all your emails. Then, log out of your email account and move on to another task. Do not worry about your email for now. If you need to return more emails later in the day, you can do that after you complete the task at hand. 5. Create the right environment to work. The environment you work in can help with your overall productivity. There are no strict rules about a work environment, so pick what feels right for you. Surround yourself with inspiring decorations that help you feel enthusiastic and passionate. These feelings will help you stay on task and be productive. For example, maybe a particular artist inspires you. Invest in a few prints of their paintings and hang these up on your walls. If you can choose a particular space to work, choose a space free of distractions. Working in front of your television may be a bad idea, but maybe you can push a desk into the corner of your bedroom and work there. Chapter 3. Minimizing distractions. 1. Shut off your phone. When possible, turn your phone off. Phones can take up a lot of time throughout the day that you could be using more productively. When it's easy to log on to Facebook or take a peek at your email, you're more likely to do it. Do yourself a favor and turn your phone off while you're trying to do other things. If you find yourself impulsively reaching for the phone to procrastinate, you'll be met with a blank screen instead. If it's necessary for you to have your phone on for work, place it across the room. If it's not as easy to access your phone, you're less likely to do it. You can also turn off any notifications on your phone that are not necessary to work. 2. Close unnecessary browsers. These days, many people rely on their computers or the internet to get work done. Working with Facebook, Twitter, or other distracting sites in the background will adversely affect your time management skills. You also may become distracted if tabs are open from old projects or irrelevant internet searches. Make a habit of closing tabs as soon as you're done on the site. Place all your focus on the sites that are necessary for your work. Challenge yourself to only have 1 or 2 tabs opened at a time. 3. Block social media. Sometimes the temptation to log on to Facebook or Twitter is too great to avoid. If you have a problem with social media, there are many applications and websites you can use to temporarily block distracting sites. Self-Control is an app for Mac users that blocks access to any sites you choose for a set period of time. It is free to download. If you need to get offline altogether, the app Freedom allows you to block your access to the internet for up to 8 hours at a time. The Firefox add-on Leech Block allows you to limit your use of certain sites to a set period per day. 4. Avoid interruptions as much as possible. Interruptions disrupt your workflow. If you're in the middle of a task and stop to do something else, it can be hard to get back into work mode. When you're working on a task, try to complete it before getting up to do something else. Other things can wait while you strive to complete something. For example, if you realize you need to return an email while you're in the middle of something else, do not stop to return the email. Instead, jot down somewhere that you need to send the email and get to it after you finish the task at hand. Keep in mind, sometimes disruptions are inevitable. If you receive an urgent phone call during a task, for example, you should definitely take the call. Do your best to avoid interruptions, but do not beat yourself up over the occasional distraction during your work.